Hello, my tubies and my Teletubbies. It's me, Sheila Truelove, and I am here because I have to ask my tubies to, uh, you know, by means of leaving your comments, I'm asking for your help to help me to see, am I wrong about feeling the way that I feel? Because I'm sitting here watching this show. It's called Fatal Attraction, and it's dealing with this female who they say she's a Christian, she's a good woman, she's this, she's blah blah blah, whatever. And she has three children, different baby daddies. The men have already been how you say have already done the disappearing act from the children's lives. She sees what type of men are out here in this world today. Now, my tubies, if this were 40 or 50 years ago, I could see women, out here hoping to find a husband or hoping to, I don't know, build a family or find a man, whatever. I'm just to the point where, and I may be wrong on this, that's why I'm coming to my tubies. When I see these men beating these women up, dogging these females, treating them like utter trash, I don't feel no pity for the women. I don't. Because they know, you know, the type of men that are out here. They know. This is not back in our parents' day or our grandparents' days. So I keep trying to tell women, why don't you focus on yourself, focus on your education, focus on your career, and don't forget to focus on, because I understand people want someone to share their life with. I understand that. And it's only human. So why can't you find yourself like two good girlfriends and one male friend, platonic, not no friend with benefits or nothing of that nature. I'm talking about focus on finding some friends. You have yourself, your family. If you have your family already, what about friends? Friends that can become family. Why aren't women focusing on that instead of chasing after these no good, dusty nignogs who, when you look at shows like Court, Fatal Attraction, this other show called For My Man, you'll notice in these shows that before these females had some dusty in their life, these women's lives were great. They were in school, they were progressing, they was moving up, they was doing great. And the moment they brought these nignogs into their lives did nothing but spiral more and more downward. It never, got better. These characters did not add to these women's lives. If anything, they just made their lives worse. So I'm asking my tubies to help me understand, why shouldn't I, every time these men, these nignogs beat the woman up, I'm ready to pay the guy. I'm ready to pay him. Here you go, man. For every time you whip her ASS, I'm going to pay you $1,000. How about that? Every time you cheat on her and you dog her, you're going to get paid. And I'm going to give him a hug. I'm going to embrace him and say, job well done, my son. Why? Because these females are the reason why these characters are the way they are. These females, let me tell you what angers me about all of this. And I'm trying to keep my composure here, because these females who's putting up with all of this abuse and all of this mistreatment, instead of kicking these bastards out of their house and don't look back like I do, I divorce suckers, I get rid of them. That's how Sheila True Love do it. That's right. You cheat on me, you put your hand on me, you get stupid with Sheila True Love, you're done, buddy boy. Oh yeah, you're done. And the reason why I get so upset with the females is because they are destroying, they're messing up the quality of life for all of the good women, all of the women who are out here taking a stand. We kick this clown out. No, other women shouldn't take him in. They shouldn't. He don't deserve to be rewarded for his poor, effed up behavior. And that's why I'm just so distraught with my females out here, because I used to be an advocate, fighting like hell for the women out here. Not even for the women, but fighting for what I felt was right. But the more and more I'm looking at these females, Thanks to YouTube and Twitter and Reddit and Instagram and the internet. And I'm learning so much about the females all over the world. These women out here now, they are a trip. They're thirsty. Hey, can I get you a beverage? I want to say to these thirsty thoughts, yo, Ma, you looking mighty thirsty, baby. Can I get you a beverage? Really? They're sitting up here with their tits hanging out, their pants all tight, their butts jiggling all over the place. They're acting like, I mean, it's disgusting. And this is, to be honest with you, my tubies, it's breaking my heart because I want to stand up and be the advocate and be the spokesperson for the women and children of today. Because I know that these no good, dusty, no good bastards, they have put women through hell from the beginning of time. With they got to have all these extra wives and they got to have these concubines. They have hurt women so badly. And now that I'm seeing my girls out here, oh man. But then I do have the, how you say, the joy. I have the joy of sometimes of meeting my women soldiers, my sister soldiers. They're not putting up with none of this. They're kicking niggas out left and right. Yeah. I think not. B-I-T, yeah, I'm ready to curse up in here. And you know that's not Sheila True Love style. I'm a Christian woman, and I do my best. I'm not perfect. I'm not a goody two-shoe. God knows I'm never that. But I'm disgusted. I'm just so disgusted. You have so many women out here who are sister soldiers, who are standing up, who will not put up with this foolishness. And we kick them out just for some other stupid hoe to take him in. No, he don't deserve to have anyone. He deserves to be alone. He deserves personally, you know me, you know how sister castration, either surgically or chemically. I don't care. Castrate these no good bastards like the Bible says. If your eye is giving you a problem, tear it out. If your hand is the problem, cut it off. Whatever's causing you to constantly sin, which is these men's penis, that's their God. They're a slave to their penis. They don't care about who they hurt, who lives they destroy. They don't care. Everything is about their penis, and they're not using their penis out there just with them. They're using it on some females out here who's putting up with all this garbage. So when I hear these females getting beat up and abused, like I'm looking at this show, they claim this woman was such a good person. I think the man, he killed her, and he killed 2 of her children, which is horrible. And I'm angry at her because she's the one who had to have a nignog. I have to have a dusty. Well, since you feel you got to have a man, honey, you better know what comes along with it. What comes along with it is abuse, disrespect, manipulation, domination, and control. Are you ready? You still want to get out there? So some females out here will argue with me, well, there are some good guys out there. And if you like playing Russian roulette, then you go right ahead. But when you get what you get, don't you even think for one iota of a moment that you deserve any compassion, empathy. And you don't deserve any pity. You don't. Because you know what's out here. On YouTube, my favorite guy that you guys know I love, his name is Derek Jackson. Jaxn. And then you have Debbie, I think her name is Deborah Cooper. Those are my 2 sheroes. Deborah Cooper, and when I say Deborah, she spells it with 2 R's. Deborrah, Cooper. She knows what time it is. She knows. She's educating women all over the world. I mean, you look at her channel, man, she's blowing up. Derek Jackson, he's even schooling women. This is coming from a man. He's telling you women what's up out here. He's letting you know that if you have standards, ladies, and if you have morals and you're a decent human being, you're going to be single for a while. You're going to be single. So what you need to do is focus on developing friendships. Find yourself, go on Craigslist. Like me, I went on Craigslist and I posted that I'm looking for movie buddies and dinner people that we can hang out every other Friday. Man, my phone was blowing up. I got call after call. I got text messages all over the place. I got me now a group of movie buddies, and we meet every other Friday. We go check out a movie. We all sit down and have dinner. And we're friends. You see what I'm saying? You don't have to put up with all of this being alone and no one to celebrate your life with. And if you were to get sick, is there anybody that's going to come and see you at the hospital? Yeah, you can have all of that. You don't have to put up with this foolishness. And for all these females out here who are ruining the quality of life, I say let's make America great again. And anytime you see females putting up with abuse, you need to just, I don't know, get away from them. No, you try to talk to them. Like I talk to females. Look, I talk to you 3 times. Like when I take calls, I listen and I'm a good listener. I laugh with you. I cry with you. I do it all with you. And I give you advice up to 3 times. You know, they say 3 strikes, you're out. And when the 4th time you calling me and you still telling me how you with this no good bastard who wants to have threesomes, who's cheating on you like hell, he doesn't value you. Because ladies, please, anytime a man values a woman, please hear me, he's going to take you off the market. Just like if you go to a store and you see a good sale, you're going to grab that sale ASAP before that sale is over. You're going to take that off the market because you don't want anyone else to get it. Anytime you see a female who's just living with some guy, she's been with this character for over a year, 4 or 5 years living together, he hasn't married her. He doesn't want to take her off the market because he really feels that she's not what he wants, number one. He feels that he could do better. He's still looking for something else. Because like I'm telling you, anytime a man has a woman that he said, oh my God, I've been blessed. This woman is a blessing to me. I better hurry up and grab her and take her off the market because I know other clowns are going to be coming. So he'll hurry up and wife you up. If they're not wifing you up, it's because they don't value you. They don't care about leaving you in the market. Because obviously, no doubt, they're cheating on you behind your back. Trust and believe what Sheila True Love is telling you. So I just had to put this out there for my tubies so they can help me to see, it, because I'm not one who is so like a know-it-all. Because there are times, you see, right now I'm telling you what I think. I'm not telling you what I know. So I'm not above listening to advice and hearing other people's viewpoints. In fact, I live for that. And I'd appreciate it if you would make your comments and help me to understand, am I wrong for not feeling pity for these females who are putting up with this craziness? The man is cheating on you. He's beating on you. He's dogging you. He's manipulating. He's taking from you. He's laying on his behind, ain't working a lick on a snake. You doing all the financial heavy lifting. Come on. He's sitting up there, got you doing threesomes because that's his fantasy. What? Anytime a man is willing to share his woman with other people, honey, he don't love you. He don't care about you. He don't. He's using you. Does that register? I mean, hello? I tell you what. Deborah Cooper, please. She says everything that I feel. Well, I don't agree with her because she's not into God. She thinks that Christianity is what's causing women to be submissive to this man. She feels that that's what's causing a lot of women to get dogged because they're so busy trying to be submissive, they're getting dogged. So she ain't feeling none of that. But I'm a God-fearing woman. So her and I, we don't agree in that area. But everything else with this woman speak, I love Deborah Cooper. She's my shero. Her, you know who I love, Joyce Myers and Derek Jackson. And I like Matthew Hussey. 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 He's also educating women. He's letting you know, yo, man, the games that these guys are playing on you. Derek and Matthew, they are educating women, every day, each and every day. And women still don't want to hear it. Okay, women may not want to hear it coming from another woman because they feel, well, you're not a man. You don't know how men are. Where's your man at? Okay, you don't want to hear it from a woman? Go listen to it coming from a man. They got a lot of men on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, trying to wake these females up. What's the problem? They're letting you know they don't love you, honey. They're dogging you. Why are you still... Oh, I can't do it no more, you know. I'm just saying, yo, Tubies, I love you like you know I do. Help me out here. Help me understand whatever. And I know about soul ties and I know about addiction, like it's like a drug. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it. Because you see, you have to love yourself. And if you don't love yourself, why? Why don't you love yourself? Why? Why don't you feel like you're worth a billion, a zillion, quadrillion dollars? Why don't you feel that you're worth much of anything? I need to know why. Because of what some society said? You need some outside validation? Why is their viewpoint or their opinion more important than yours? They only have an opinion. They could tell you what they think. You say things that you know. You know who you are. No one knows themselves better than themselves. So how are you going to sit up here and let some... Oh, man. This is why I don't understand. I don't. Help me, Tubies, okay? Sheila True Love, always loving you. Please be wise. I love you like crazy, really. I'll talk to you later.